Technology. Technology has gotten really little. It's gotten really convenient. It can be with me all the time. And I would say it probably mostly is. And recently, well, actually it wasn't so recently, except it keeps happening, it seems, maybe on a different scale than it used to. And that is, I kept my technology with me a lot. And so maybe if we were eating dinner and I could hear my phone either ring or vibrate, I was pretty good at putting it on vibrate, and it's sitting on a hard surface, this little thing still makes noise and you know that it's going, and so go over, pick it up and reply to what's going on. And then of course what happens is totally not engaged. And I'm sure you're already thinking, you did that? That's terrible. Well, we're in an industry, here's an excuse, which isn't going to take me very far, and I do know that, in an industry where we're very much connected to our phones, whether it's for email or whether it's a text message or whether it's a phone call. We have clients that are looking for things and people that we want to serve and help, and so our phones, portable as they are, have become an amazing tool and also a distraction. A distraction, I mean, I was good. If I was sitting in front of you as a client, I would leave my phone in the car unless I needed it for the calendar, and then I would bring it in. And then I would use it for that, and I would put it on airplane mode, generally speaking, so that it wouldn't be distracting. And yet, when it was my family and those closest to me, I didn't necessarily think to do the same thing, and it became not a good thing. And so, and the great news with the client part, even when it was on vibrate or put away or in my car, there was a team to take care of you. So I knew that my clients were getting great care, even if it wasn't with me being interrupted when I was in front of anybody. And yet, when it came to my family, I seemed to forget that truth. Even though it was still true, there was still lots of people to be there to support those that needed support in that very moment. And most things in real estate are not emergencies. The odd one is, and yet if we're dealing with something that's a bit of a crisis situation, we know that in advance. They don't just happen now in our crisis. They've been going on for days, and now we're down to the wire, and that's the crisis. And so we can plan for that. It wasn't that kind of stuff. It was just general, easy, not necessary distraction. So that was one challenge. The other challenge was I wasn't sleeping well at night. So if I wasn't sleeping well at night, I'd get up in the middle of the night, get my phone, and 2, maybe 3 hours later, I'd put it back down. I know, you're thinking, are you kidding me, Yetta? Well, not kidding you. It's actually what I was doing. Now the problem was I couldn't get back to sleep. So Ken and I came up with a few rules of engagement with technology. So I'll share a few of them with you right now. And we've been doing it for over a year, and it has worked pretty well. Not that we never forget ourselves. I still forget myself from time to time. Have you ever done that? I hope you have, because I don't want to be alone in this journey and in this challenge with the technology. So the phone at 9 o'clock at night or thereabouts, if we're finished the majority of what we know we need to do or all of what we know we need to do for the day, gets plugged in and it goes to sleep. It gets plugged in on a particular counter in the kitchen away from our bedroom, and so there go the phones. They charge and they're asleep. At 8 o'clock in the morning, they wake up again. Now, if I know there's something going on before 8, I will come downstairs, check the phone at 6 or 5 or 7:30 if there's something that I know I'm to be on the lookout for, I guess. Otherwise, it stays there till 8 o'clock when I come down into the kitchen, or if I'm leaving the house earlier, it'll come off sleep a little bit earlier and go with me. That single little thing, leaving it downstairs in a particular spot, has been huge. The second, which has been also really helpful, is it stays on vibrate when we're together as a couple or as a family, and we look at it at predetermined times rather than every time it goes. And then the third thing is we will be cognizant of who else is with us. And if it's something we need to deal with, we ask for permission, we go do the technology, we hopefully leave the room so we're not disrupting whatever else is going on there. It's been really good. If you have other tips that you've done, let us know, because it really is important that we connect when we're together rather than connect with this while I'm talking to you. I'm sure even just this little example was not fun. Even though you hear my voice, you know I'm not with you anymore. And so even when I say, yeah, I'm with you, I'm really not if I'm here. having a great day and teach me about how to be good with technology.